All right. So, yeah, everybody's ready, right?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, last session I called pastries and parlays as the group known as honorable mention continued to head north with the caravan from the Zentarum, which was ran by Brendan and Illyria. You guys, having now picked up a band of ne'er do well kids from the field ward, you guys reached your destination into Red Larch. Luckily, no issues occurred as you were heading on the long road. I believe that's what this one is called. It's the long road. Let me make sure. It is long. There it is. Okay. So, as you reached Red Larch, you met a cacophony of people. You met Grund, who sold you guys a nice little cloak. You were shown different wares of like a place where you could get mattresses and pillows and also fried chicken. You spoke with a woman in a very earthy smelling apothecary of sorts slash bathhouse of Helia's. A woodsy woman from the Emerald Enclave who provided you guys with a few potions and a few yeah yeah a few different potions and knickknacks that you guys can use in your journeys to come. You guys visited the bakery, and Sebastian got sick from eating a whole bunch of savory and sweet rolls, which then prompted you to go across the street to back to Brendan, who had just sold the cart that he was using for this expedition, and you had to use the said cart to return back to the marketplace. By doing so, you met two individuals. One named Gale, who is the owner of this little house off to the north side of town, right up here. And he was talking with Larman, a shepherd of sorts. They were talking about something that Larman had found interest in while tending his flock one night. A bunch of individuals carrying lights late at night, heading to the south of the Sumber Hills. Let's see here. No. And after returning back to the marketplace, you guys were provided a note, a promissory note, like you had received from Jack Corver just a few days ago, indicating that your job was done, that Brendan approved this payment, and you realize that not only does it say you should receive 5,000 gold piece, but that you can forego that 5,000 gold piece and get a sort of townhome to the south of the field ward in Waterdeep, if you so choose. And that's where we left off from before. Right now, you guys are sitting within the marketplace. Sebastian, go ahead and give me a Constitution. Let's do a Constitution check. And Winter, go ahead and roll me a D20.
18.
18.
That was almost a 2.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. As you guys are now standing around the market, you finally see a who had once been sickly. Sebastian that gets up and he's able to move around now, and by all accounts, Sebastian, you actually feel really good. It's just it was a sharp pain for a certain amount of time, and you got through it. You've experienced it, but now you actually you feel okay. You feel like you did right before consuming all of those pastries.
Like Thanksgiving Day.
Even though it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it is actually pretty unseasonably warm right now, as you guys are amongst this marketplace. With your pastries in tow, yeah, what would you guys like to do?
It's a little too early to turn in. That said, we can get a house.
You finished book 1?
Blackstone.
I'll have to take a look. Oh, cool. Are you saying that I have to buy it now?
No, you can read it for free if you have Kindle.
I've got a Kindle. She's downstairs. She's got a little dog.
I also got extra copies if you actually want to read it. But anyway, yeah, Borak, it's not too early for me. I don't feel so hot. I have a food hangover.
Which is interesting, to say the least.
I think that's what they food hangover.
You want to give me a deception roll, Sebastian?
Yes. 14.
What's your insight? What's your passive insight there, Borak?
10.
Yeah, you believe him. He's fine. He's not doing too well.
Well, if you're not feeling so good, maybe we could turn in somewhere. Might be nice to figure out what we should do with this contract. I don't know if I want a house, but I've got more money than I know what to do with.
We'll sit down in a bar, I guess, somewhere. Or a pub.
Well, yeah, we were just at... I don't have the name of the place. The unofficial tavern for the locals.
All right. So in town, like where you guys had gone before, you had been at Thelorn's, which is where the wagon was being repurposed, if you will. But across the street from there was Lauren's Bakeries. And just next to Lauren's Bakeries was Halian's Bathhouse and Apothecary. That's where you picked up your potions. Next to that, though, and in this little area right here, next to the shrine, is the Swinging Sword, a 3-story structure. And as I indicated last time, on the outside of the door, there's there's this symbol on the outside, indicating that the Order of the Gauntlet and even the Lord's Alliance is allowed within its within its doors. At your conversation while you're going over this, you see 3 little boys along with Brendan and Illyria as they walk up to you, and Brendan's like, "Okay, boys, so we're headed to Keldell in the morning. That's off to the west, just past the forest. You guys are done escorting us. We would, appreciate you protecting us along the way. Our objective is to head that direction for 2 days, stay there for a night, and then we're going to head back to Waterdeep. I've got the kids in tow, so Kite, Rory, and Needles are going to come along with me. I need some extra protection, so I'll need I'll need these kids." And he kind of like winks at all 3 of you guys, like.
Very well. I think they'll do you good. tap my nose a little bit.
I'm hoping so too.
It was right next to it.
I mean, even they know that you know, it's kind of a downgrade, but he like eyes them, and they're all like, "Hey, that's not very funny."
So they did get the drop on us.
And surprisingly, Kite, the very very jittery one, seems to be a little bit persuaded into going on this little bit of adventure. If you don't mind, and then about this time, Illyria comes over and she's like, "Okay, I checked with Casella Urkel at the Swinging Sword. She's got some interesting news. Problems in the north, missing people, Lord Alliance, and Goblin members. It's she's not used to having this few patrons that she's had over the last guards patrolling north and south between here and Westridge and what's that one place called? Belliard. Anyway, not sure what she's planning on doing, but if you guys want to get some shut eye, that would probably be the best for you. We're just gonna stick around here with our carriages and head off tomorrow. But
I think we're gonna head that way here shortly.
If you don't mind. And Sebastian, since you're not feeling too well, we can still, use this cart and take you to the Swinging Sword. I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah, we could do that. And we could sit down and talk about this contract there.
Oh, I mean, you can talk to me about the contract all that you want, but this one's set in stone. This is Jalister Silvermane's. Is that no? Shoot, is that who it is?
I think that's
this is Jalister Silvermane's domain. That contract's set in stone. I mean, if you want to talk about it, that's fine. We can.
I think you meant with us to decide what.
Oh, sure. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to overstep my boundaries there. But yeah, he kind of gets a little bit blushed and flustered, and he's like, so he grabs the cart and starts pulling. You guys want to help?
Oh, is he asking us to help?
Yeah. He's asking you specifically because Sebastian's still in the back of the cart, feeling sick.
Oh, that's right. Sebastian, why don't we go over? Wait, is he heading over to the tavern too? I'm sorry, I'm trying to write some notes and I'm missing. He's
taking the cart back to the guy that he sold it to. Like, the guy let him use it for a few minutes while Sebastian was being carted to the south, and now he still has to give the cart back.
Oh yeah, I'll go up and help. That way we can talk while we're wagoning.
I can walk. It's okay. He doesn't need to pull me in there.
Winter, give me another D20 check.
Five.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do so, and just from that little apprehension that you saw out of Kite for just a few seconds, as you guys turn to leave and to take this cart back, you feel the hands of a little boy reach around your ankles, or your knees and your thighs, as he gives you this little bit of a hug. And then he darts off back with his boys, and you notice Needles Borak as he waves his new axe very clumsily, but he's holding it and puts it off to the side as they wave goodbye to you guys. Oh yeah, and then all of a sudden Rory runs up and he's like, "Do you guys have a map of Waterdeep? We can show you where we live."
Ooh, somebody does, don't they?
Yep. And as he does so, you see him go ahead and mark up. There's this little red dot right there, off to the south, the west side of
So when am I gonna see?
Oh, I don't know if that window is being shared.
Of the field ward. Is it not?
I just see, I can't remember the place that we're in. Red Larch.
Who's the guy?
All you see is a red large? Alright. Oh, I sent it over the, what do you call it? The message chat. So if you bring up the message chat, you should
Okay.
see it.
Sorry. I was just seeing a mouse move. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's the battle. Salamanca?
So, as you guys head on out, now finding out where these three boys come from, they wave goodbye to you, as Ilaria is there with the caravan to protect them, and they're off on their way. As you guys,
Farewell. Treat each other well.
will do.
Good parting wisdom.
Bye.
From an orc.
Right. All right. As you head past the storage facilities, you pass by Iron Head Arms, where you picked up the cloak just the day before. There's nobody on the front doorstep. Looks like he's closed up for the day. The Handevir's poultry is still up and Droth's fine poultry is still up and running as you pass by a bunch of kegs and casks and grilled and deep fried chicken being sold. As it's now entering dinner time. As you pass by it again, give me a perception roll there, Sebastian.
Have to be higher than my 16 passive.
Actually, no, it does not. With your passive perception, like the grilling of the meats, all of a sudden wafts into your face, and you smell like these salty, this smoky, and these herbs that you can't describe, and you don't know what they are in particular. But just for 1 second. Just for a few moments, like you get the same sensation or the same feeling that you had just 2 hours earlier, with wanting to try or attempt to try one of these skewers. It doesn't have the same sensation that you had before, where you were, full on jonesing for it. But just the fact that you're feeling like this new sensation. Almost.
What is that, Borak?
Oh, that. It's chicken.
Take me to it.
You
I
can
have
eat
to have it.
basically anything.
In this long, narrow, one-story building, like I said before, there's double doors at the very front, and the entryway has the drawing or the depiction of pillows and mattresses being sold inside, and you come up to this person, Droth, who's sitting there just sweating. It's so hot outside, as he's dipping these capons. I think they're capons. CAPON. There's basically skewers. Yeah, it's skewers of chicken into deep fried, and you also see rotisserie chickens all over the place. Good evening. And he kind of shrugs at
each, please.
At the sight of part orc. We've got so for 5 silver pieces we have the deep fried chicken, and for 4 silver pieces we've got the grilled. So so 2 of each.
2 of everything.
2 of everything. 2 of everything.
For you, or can I have some too?
You get the other half of it.
All right. Wait. You mean before you eat it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Gotta check.
All right. Within a few moments, you guys receive what would equate to 2 gold piece each in chicken, which is more than enough for the both of you.
I'll pay for it.
So is that... Oh, okay.
I'll give him 5 gold pieces.
Oh, it's splendid. Thank you very much. If you are looking for a mattress or a pillow, we've got plenty inside as well. And that's this little area right up here.
I think we should go check out the swinging sword. But thank you for the offer.
All right, as you guys continue to head north, down this way, what you start to see is you start to see a lot more people that are stopping for the evening. Now, they might not necessarily be stopping at the Swinging Swords Inn, but you do see a lot of caravans that tend to go down this direction and over towards the watering hole. Most likely so that they can get their horses and other things like that fed before the evening. As you reach the Singing Sword, Brendan continues on his way to what's his name? 1 second. To Thalorn's safe journey. The name of his business. Goes inside for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden, they take the cart into the back as you guys walk up towards the Singing Swords.
Farewell, Brendan and Ilaria. Wish you well in your endeavors.
Thank you. You too, my friend. Hope to see you again soon, sometime down in Waterdeep.
Us too.
All right.
Sebastian, I think you might have to flash your badge at this door.
Oh,
When we
I'll
get to the place.
wave it up there so it's on my chest.
All right. As you place it up there, let me get here 1 second.
Winter, are you going to change into a different appearance here?
Oh, shiz, guys. I could totally summon an illusion of a 15-foot chicken back by that chicken place. If we want to do something crazy before we leave town tomorrow. Just saying.
All right, just to the north of the All Faiths Shrine, you guys come upon this tall 3-story stone structure, crowned by a steeple slate roof that bristles with many different chimneys. The signboard on the outside, like I said before, hanging on chains, has the indication of the Gauntlet, Order of the Gauntlet, on it. And it kind of indicates that the swords are swinging from. Yeah. There's also an inn yard with stables on the outer buildings, which are behind said building. As you guys walk in, at first you see this welcoming, luxurious area with a bit of a rustic standards. Hearth, deep draperies, tapestries. There's even the sound of what you guys assume is some type of running water. 1 second. All right. Sounds of what you assume is some type of running water. So there's lots of different areas that people are able to bathe in inside of all of these different rooms. Yep. Just making sure I'm on the right. There's a hearth. There are several different individuals that are taking a load off. It seems about 3 or 4 different, what might be a Lord's Alliance members or Order of the Gauntlet members. As soon as you step in, an individual comes up to you. A female human commoner, quite matronly, very sturdy looking woman. Some fairly big guns, dressed to kind of like in maid attire. This is Kailessa Earkill. Good evening to you three. I don't think I've ever seen you in this tavern before. At least one of you is an Alliance member. Are you vouching for all three of you to stay here this evening?
I am.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. If you don't know the way that these things work, this is for Alliance and Gauntlet members only. Just all the riffraff are across the street. Well, welcome. So it is 5 gold piece per room per night. We have several guards that stay up over the night. We do have a night round, maids and food being made at your whim, if you will. So, how many rooms can I adjust you down for?
2, 1, 2. How many guys?
How many beds per room?
Each room comes with 2 beds. There are single occupant rooms as well, but each one has its own unique bathing area with hot water.
I think after the last inn, we think we should all bunk together.
Like I said before, there are guards placed around this inn at all hours during the day for 24/7. It is taken care of by the Lord Alliance and Gauntlet members. So rest assured, you will be safe within this building.
Sweet, let's do 3 separate rooms.
And I'll pull 5 gold pieces out.
All right, thank you very much, sir. All right, 3 separate?
Well, I guess these 2 can decide for themselves. But I'll take my own room. I'm convinced.
I'm good with my own room.
Okay, and the 5 gold pieces from you as well.
Pay that.
Right. And then for you, my Alliance member, friend, 5 is 5 for you as well?
Yeah.
All right. As you guys walk in, it is very inviting. It's a nice little area. There are a couple of other people walking back and forth. You see a female, one that kind of looks like she would belong to somewhere near Tribor. Also a shorter male who is walking around, also taking drink orders, and you see him go behind the bar and start to mix some drinks. There's nearly every accommodation that you can think of here, from kitchen fires running nearly 24/7 to all types of drinks from around the region.
I feel like we maybe shouldn't have stopped for chicken.
Yeah.
We could probably sleep it off and come back.
I have this weird sensation that it's in my lower stomach, and I don't know what to do about it. I've never had this before.
I would normally say you might need to find the facilities quick, but I don't know how that works. Do you need a...
I don't know how this works either.
Do you even have an exit hole?
I don't know.
Well...
I don't know what comes with turning into a real boy.
Didn't we need to talk to somebody here? Brendan and Illyria said something. Was somebody... Was this lady?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, that's right.
She is the owner and operator.
Oh, the chick who's leading us? Kylessa or Alyssa?
Kylessa.
Ah.
Now, what was it is that you were to... I heard my name. You were inquiring about something.
I didn't know she could hear us. Yes. We just entered into town with Brendan and Illyria's group.
Oh, okay.
Helped late there.
I do know
Very good.
Illyria. Yes, she's an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, that makes sense. They had mentioned that you
So,
mentioned something about problems up north.
Right.
Some missing people, and it's not as busy here.
Yeah,
Is that why
it's
there's
the
so many groups?
it's the darndest thing. Like you know, as you can see, yeah, this tavern is. There's a few individuals here, but usually I'm a lot more busy, much busier than what you're seeing here. Over the last several months, just the patrols don't happen as often. As the patrols lead from Tribor to Westbridge on down to Amphail, it's required and requested that the Order of the Gauntlet, and the Lord's Alliance protect these ways, and by doing so with patrols. However, there's just a lot less people of late, and well, I don't have the time or the bandwidth to be able to investigate. Mind you, I do fairly well, just with the amount of individuals that come in, lately. But it is vexing, I guess you could say.
Sebastian, do you know much of this, being a member of the Lord's Alliance?
Honestly, you know as much as I do about this.
Ah,
Well, anyway, I mean, if at all possible, if you want to bring this up to the Lord's Alliance back in Waterdeep, it would be wonderful for somebody to investigate why the patrols to the north are not doing their job. And now, of course, I don't imagine they're bunking off, but you never know. Especially with there's all kinds of traveling circuses. There's all kinds of traveling bards and things like that, and people get preoccupied with a pretty face, but still,
or devil toads.
that too.
Yeah, that's interesting. We've heard that some shipments have been disappearing after leaving Red Larch 2.
Right.
Wonder if it might be connected.
It could. I mean,
or maybe the lack of patrols is why.
my shipments that I received are from the Lord's Alliance themselves, and so normally they get to me on time, and they do come mostly from Waterdeep. But yeah, if you have the time and if you have the bandwidth, please let me know if you could reach out to anybody and try and get that taken care of, if you will. Can I get you anything to drink? Your rooms are upstairs on the second floor, of course. And just ring the bell at any time, and either Galita or Iran, Iraun, we'll get around to bringing you hot water or hot liquids of any sort.
Okay.
That's great. To our rooms, or here?
No, and I can take I can have them take you to your rooms if you'd like.
I think I want to stay. I could really use some good stout.
All right. So
I'll hang out too.
All right. So we do have a few breads and pies, and we do have a couple of other things. For the stout, stout is 4 silver pieces per pint. We haven't gotten shipments of milk from Westbridge lately. We also have, kind of a hoppy one that goes for 3 silver pieces as well. It's a little bit lighter for you. So, what can I get for you?
I'll do the 4 silver piece one.
Yep. One for
I'll
you.
just do those for now.
And she reaches over and she's like, Iron? get those. Get these two some drinks, please. And she walks back up to the front as this, a short but nicely dressed individual comes up to you and presents you with a couple of drinks. Very good, actually. Very tasty.
Ooh, I was gonna ask. This place not only does it seem ritzier, but like prices seem a lot more expensive than even some of what we were seeing in Waterdeep,
Yep.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Guys, I think when we tip, we need to make sure we're
That's
using
someone
silver,
that's
not
Jeez.
copper.
She stays in business.
So,
She's got to stay in business somehow.
it's true. Makes sense.
It's basically like going up to Park City.
Ah, yes.
It's
Bottle of water costs $4.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna like open my chest up and like where the container or I guess oil would go when
Sure.
I drink my oils.
Yep.
I'm gonna open that up and clean all that junk out of there.
Sure. You are going to do it in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
need a plate or a platter.
you start to. We could get you a platter. That's fine. Just please, this rug is very expensive. Can you make sure that you don't get anything on the ground, please? I don't want to have to charge you extra for any damages. As you start to remove different sets of plates, and for probably the first time ever, you guys start to see the intricate details of a warforge as he starts to take off all of these individual plates from his person to do a certain amount of maintenance. When you get into the center, everything's there. All the different things that make you work, all the gears, all the shifting and everything like that, it's all there as if it were in normal working order. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Winter, I don't know if I'm hungry anymore.
Natural 20 for 26.
Natural 20. You look everywhere. There's no glaze, there's no mushrooms, there's no cheese, there's no bread. There's nothing. That whatever you consumed was consumed, and much like in Harry Potter, it vanished into nothingness. It went to. It's not there. You check every part of your structure or whatever.
This is abnormal.
Bruh, did an artificer put a bag of holding in you? Like, what is this?
That's above table, right? Like you're not that smart.
That was above table, yeah. I had to say it in my non-Borak voice.
You see after a few seconds, Alessa start to go around and start to attack up a few different pages of things that talk about a 3-day stay by a woman named Vasira Tenpenny, that she's going to be entertaining the troops over the course of the next few days. There's a depiction of this brown-haired, quite like all put together, busty-looking halfling woman with a viol and bow, as she presents herself in a very bardic manner. A couple of the gentlemen, a couple of the Lord's Alliance members that you guys saw before, they start looking at the piece of paper, and they start kind of ogling over this woman.
I don't understand. What is she going to make with that thing in her hand? Where's the drums and the shouting?
Iron comes up to you guys, and is there anything else that I can get for you guys? Nothing?
I think I'm set with my drink. But,
And
you two?
he goes back to bartending, gets a couple more drinks out to the gentlemen that were just ogling over Vassar Penny. All right, what would you guys like to do?
So, this contract from Jalister, what do you guys think?
Winter's looking at her notes. Hold on.
I'd
She
like
she
to-
wasn't she wasn't on the call when we talked about what the voucher is. So Winter, what the voucher is basically the same thing that Jack Torver had given you after the jailbreak, which is a promissory note for 5,000 gold pieces about completing your task. However, Jalister had put inside of there that you guys could forego the 5,000 gold piece and receive a townhome. And that townhome is in Waterdeep. Down here, it's the Sea Ward, but it's the Northern Sea Ward, which are a lot of newer townhome-ish builds. And I think did I indicate where it's at exactly? I don't think I did.
I swear I had notes that you'd mentioned somewhere, but I can't even find notes of the.
Actually, it's not too far off from the Hero's Garden, which is kind of the idea is that like they enjoy placing some of the potentials in one part of the city. You know, and you've got your Temple of Beauty for Suna, and you've got your Mistra's Arms. There's also like lots of different little shops up here in the north that have more of the aesthetic that somebody like Sebastian would like, of selling spell scrolls and other things like that. So. So as you guys,
List down.
as you guys go over the potential for what the Lord's Alliance is offering you guys.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
A place of operations might be nice. I don't know if Jack Torver will continue to open up his house to us after we're done working.
I would just have to hide my identity while we're there in Waterdeep.
We could always have. What is my little friend's name?
Heck.
Ek or Droop, both of them, ex-cousin, come over and run the facility or home and maybe turn it into a business/inn for ourselves. Whatever our profits are from over there, bring the business here.
That could be interesting. Though you do know that we left goblins in charge of the inn.
Yeah.
It might be
I
burned
trust
down in
Olek.
Finland. Me too.
Within a few seconds, you see Galida. She comes up. Is there anything else that I can get for you guys this evening?
Like a door, like a wall.
Do you have paid companionship for the evenings, if you know what I mean?
No, unfortunately, we don't do anything like that. It's actually, against regulations inside of this building.
Oh, sorry, Borak. I was going to try to make your evening fun.
I've already got 2 fun items in my bag. My swords. I need some time with them. That was my plans for this evening.
Got it. Two-handed greatsword.
She giggles. She giggles at your little joke that you just did, Borak, and she's like, "I hope that they're long and hard." As she walks away.
Yes, got him.
We might need some extra oil.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Oil we can procure. It's actually we can get it from down the street. It's a lot more pure, refined, if you will, because we use like the oil that you get from the chickens, and so the fat is leaner and more purified. So yeah, we can get that for you. Anything else for anybody here at the table?
I think that's all for me.
I think I'll actually take another stout. Let me try the more hoppy one.
All right. She heads off. Comes back within a few minutes.
3 silver.
3 silver pieces. Thank you. Again, that was such a delightful joke. As she hops away from you.
Wish I was joking. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe it would be best to take the money instead. That would give us a lot of tavern stays. But it depends.
I think we could still buy a lot of tavern stays right now. Plus, we have a savings account, if you will, back in that cave.
Oh, that's true. If it's still there, but I'm worried about setting down roots in Waterdeep. If we won't use it that much, maybe the money would do better.
I think we invest in something here, and then one of Ek or Droop, one can run one and one can run the other one.
That's true. If we could turn it into something over there.
Yeah.
In Waterdeep. Well, I think I need to bathe.
Our only other safe house is kind of far away. If we're planning on hanging out around here for a while, might be smart to have one close.
That is true. Then we could keep all of our weapons and stuff there, in case we needed to have an armory. Can we have an armory, guys?
Yeah, I want one.
So you can display your swords.
Well,
We need a
one
black
of them
belt,
I'm
too.
never letting out of my sight, but the other one maybe. And then any more we find. What if we find a really cool sword? Or a big axe?
I'm down with that.
And then I kind of get lost on a tangent going off about axes. And, you know, some of the not all battle axes are made the same. You know, you got to have the right weight down at the bottom to counteract the weight of the swing. Got to have the balance the right way. And if the blades themselves are too close to the haft, then you could cut yourself, and I just go off.
I didn't know you knew so much about something.
Oh, just
Nice
wait.
shot.
I could talk about hammers, too.
Within a few seconds, you see Iron come over, and he's like, "You also have to make sure that the cheek, the toe, and the heel are properly done. You know, the shoulder of the axe and the belly, the knob, the throat, and just the balance between all. Sorry.
Yes, in not so technical terms, but yes. I have no idea what he's talking about. It's the sharp part and the not sharp part, the top and the bottom. That's all I know.
That's all you need to know, right?
All right, as you guys converse and talk about what you might be doing in the next little while, you go up to your beds. Sebastian, you get a nice vat of very, very hot and steaming oil. In fact, there is running water. Borak in winter, you find out that you know this whole entire environment is outfitted for what is ostensibly the better part of what it means to be a member of the Lord of the Lions or the Order of the Gauntlet. You know, it could have ended up very differently if you were across the street, but
We'd be showering with the pigs.
no showers.
Just for flavor, as I'm bathing, I'm gonna look at any soaps or whatever that's available,
No,
and
like,
whatever
am I
they
not
have,
mine?
I'm going to just dump it into a mug of this stout
Yeah, what's that about?
that I
Oh, sure.
brought in
Okay.
with me.
Yeah.
So then it can have some manly smell to it, even if it is already a manly smell to the Lord's Alliance peeps. But
So
yeah,
you dump it in there, and you're like, man, like if the more that I agitate it, like the bigger the head of the phone, of the like gets. Like, this is perfect.
oh
Are
yeah.
you gonna drink
And
it?
then I go to
No,
drink
it's
a little
not.
bit off the top, and I'm like, better use for my body, and then just use that as soap. I thought it was gonna be a free beer maker.
All right. Let me know if you want to try and read anything. Let me know if you guys want to do anything during your downtime. Because, yeah, like, you guys are basically not doing anything from like 6 p.m. until you guys go to sleep. So you do have a slight amount of downtime before you do what you want to do tomorrow.
I'll let you two go first if you want to do anything.
I think Sebastian wants to just go oil himself and figure out what's going on with his body.
All right.
I want to see if I can read one of those books
Sure.
that we have somewhere.
All right. So you go into Borak's quarters, because I think he has all the books.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
just
help
look
out.
through
I'm
like the
just wearing a
library.
towel.
Yeah. What do you got there, Borak? Can't remember.
It should show in the party inventory tab. I also
I'm
found our
looking.
bill of services rendered, so that's where I have notes of where the place was. It just said south of the troll yard in the northern sea ward, near a temple of Suna, and I think that's what you're saying.
Yep.
By the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the cloak of poultry protection. That's a perfect one.
I'll read the Ashari Guide to Nature.
Ashari's Guide to Nature. Okay. So, as you sit down and you start to read the Ashari Guide to Nature, I need you to... One second. All right. Let me find what I've got. One second. Sorry. I think I know what it is. I just need to make sure. All right. So you pick up and start to read the Ashari Guide to Nature. The first part of it reads very, very, mundanely. You've got different passages inside of this book. From chapter 1, it starts to talk about this plane, and chapter 2 it starts talking about the next domain, which is parallel to the one that you're currently in, which is more of the ethereal plane, or like the kind of like the dream state. Then there's also the shadow realm, which you're kind of associated with because of your shadow magic abilities. That's like how it starts out with all the different first bits of chapters. Is the difference between this plane, that plane, and you get to fire plane and water plane and earth plane and which one did I miss? Fire, earth, water, air, airplane, not airplane, but the plane of air. And then it goes back to the beginning, where it talks about all the different natural stuff. So go ahead and roll me a. Let's do.
I'm not the bad
roll me a d20 and use your spell modifier. So your charisma. Whatever your charisma thing is. I think it's +4.
Okay.
And how many hours do you plan on reading it?
Until I probably go to bed.
Okay. So let's say like 4 hours. So go ahead
Yeah.
and roll me 4 d20s and add your spell modifier on each one of them.
First one's 18,
Okay.
17,
Okay.
17, 15.
15. Okay. As you start to read it, you begin to understand a little bit better about what this book is talking about. And it goes through instructions on this, that, and whatnot. It's good. It's a good book. You start to gather that this kind of instruction would be good for anybody that uses wisdom as their base understanding of different things. For right now, it's a good book, but it might take you a few more hours to really get into what the book is about.
Awesome.
All right. Anybody else?
I'm gonna go oil myself
All right.
very thoroughly.
That
So-
sounds so weird.
You start to, you have just barely, finished up looking through all the nooks and the crevices inside of your own person, and that thing inside of your mind is really taxing on you. Like, what is that? What is that emotion that you felt? Not only with, consuming the food, but also the fact that smell was brought into it, and that smell led to what everybody talks about is an emotion, right? What kind of emotion did you have? And you think back however many years ago that it may have been that you were like disabled or whatever it was, that you lost your fallen friend, about what emotion that you felt, if possible, if any. And you kind of ask yourself that question. Like, did I feel an emotion when I lost my friend?
Hmm.
Now that goes back to the study that you had done the day before, where you had tried to commune with your deity and find out much more. And instead of giving you instructions, he just reached out and said, anything that you need to know, you're going to find from your friend.
Interesting. Okay.
Borak, you're playing with your
My two-handed sword.
your two-handed sword.
Yeah. So after talking with Fang Ironhead
Yep.
earlier in the day, it's definitely been on my mind. And so I pull out Captain Agra's sword from my bag of holding, and then orc blood, and kind of just lay them in front of me on the bed, in their scabbards. And I'm going to just kind of meditate with them, stare at them, and then I'm going to speak out loud after a minute of silence or so. And I'm actually, for flavor, I'm going to rage,
Sure.
as weird as that sounds.
Sure.
And I'm just going to, like, very stern talk to Captain Agra's sword specifically, and just be like, "Whose were you?"
Right. All right. As they're sitting in their scabbards, Right. Do you remember what type of scabbard that you used for the orc blood sword? Was it something that you found? Was it something that it was already in? Was it something that you made?
I think it would have been something that we made as part of the forging process. All that time back in what was it? Tribor?
Yeah.
Or was it?
No,
Phandalin?
it was in Phandalin. But yeah, there's
Yeah.
that familiarity that you have with that scabbard in of itself, and as you pull out orc blood to look it over. It's the familiar broken artifact that you'd had seen and played with and had this connection with for all this time, but that Captain's Agris sword is just infuriating. But you do notice it's much more rustic. There's a lot more leathers to it. Give me a nature check.
Oh, nat 1
A
for
nat
3.
nat 1 for 3. You still have your inspiration from last week. Just
Oh,
if
yeah.
you wanted to.
I'd love to. Not much better. 7.
7. So the little bits and pieces of leather that are there, but you also notice that there's like little white patches. The white patches look like they may have come from like a bunny or from something that has more albino type of fur to add to it. It looks like a tribal orc sheath, right? As you take it out and you rage against that Captain Agris sword and you scream into it. Give me a perception roll.
All right. Oh, that was persuasion. Perception should be same. So a 4. Have the same bonus.
All right. As you scream into it, you just get mad at it. Nothing. You can't hear anything. It doesn't talk back to you in any way. And within a few minutes, there's a. Is everything okay in there? We heard just this scream from your room, and we just needed to make sure that you were okay. As you hear Iram.
Rage. Yeah, rage died down, so I'll just shut up. Oh no, sorry. No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Stout was great.
Just remember that other people are in the building. Thank you. And heads on down the road.
I'll
On
have
the
to yell at it quietly next time. And not getting anywhere with that. I think I will also take out one of the books. I think the last time I tried effective methods of murder, I think I'm gonna take Elminster Almar's Guide to Strength Training.
Yep.
We had tried that one the last time too.
Gotcha.
And I'll start reading it.
All right. As you start to read Mr. Almar's Guide to Strength Training, it is very meticulous about the different parts inside of the body. There are, luckily for you, this one does have pictures. This one has depictions inside of it. And it goes over all the different lean muscles that you have within your own arms and everything like that. And it actually gives you tips. However, I need you to roll a general intelligence check to see whether or not you can actually understand and read.
9.
So, a lot of it, like, you're just focused on the pictures, right? You just focus on the pictures for a little while and you're like, okay, I think I've got an idea of what this means. There's a little bit of in the back of your mind. You're like, I probably need to ask for help to like tell me what some of these words are, because it starts using ligaments and different type of anatomy that you are just not used to.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll ask Winter to help. me read these. I do not know what a ligamentes are.
Just kind of like the anecdote that Kate told me about her mother as an ER nurse. A woman was brought into the hospital with an emergency pregnancy. They delivered the baby, and when they asked what they wanted to name their baby, which turned out to be a girl, the lady said a vagina because she thought it was really pretty of a name. And they had to explain to her what that is, and then she decided against it.
I would sure hope so.
Nice.
There are a lot of things in this book that are very specific organs or stuff like that, and they're using proper terminology, which unfortunately for Borak is like you think these are guns. Like right. You know, these are guns. They're not muscles. They're guns.
So now it starts talking about deltoids and biceps and tricep, and I'm like, I don't think I have those.
If you
Maybe
were
Winter does.
in there, if you're like PEI, what is a pen is? Like you just don't know. You just don't know.
The pen is what?
The pen is what? The pen is black. So yeah. Unfortunately for your guide to strength training, like you think though that you're going to get some good information out of this one. So.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm failing in that. Yeah, I'll turn in for the night.
Sebastian, as you finish up oiling yourself, you start to feel calm, and once again you're kind of like what the heck? Like, is that an emotion that I've ever felt before? Calm. All right. Anything else that you guys want to do before you go to bed? Wake up in the morning.
I think I'm good.
Okay. As you guys wake up the next morning, there are knocks on each one of your doors at a specific time. It's somewhere around 9 o'clock. If you guys want to do any preparatory stuff beforehand, you can. But basically, you are being told that it's 1 hour before you need to check out.
Did we get a long rest then?
Yes, you do. You get a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll head up out of my room, thank the person for the wake-up call, and then head downstairs to get some food, kind of keeping an eye out for Sebastian and Winter when they get up.
Yeah, this place is kind of ran like it's an appendage to Lord of the Lions Gauntlet. Even though it might be somewhere where they can rest and stuff, it's also very regimented. All right, you guys get some breakfast. You guys get your stuff on. You get your packs ready, and you head out the door. Or which direction do you guys want to go? What would you like to do?
So there's been a lot of stuff that we could look into, right? We've got...
We go get this thing to get this building?
Well, that's all the way back in Waterdeep.
That's true.
I was gonna
Did we
look.
deliver the Cecily stuff then?
The what stuff?
Like we've successfully helped Brennan and Illyria. Like,
Yep.
You
Yeah.
said successfully. I heard Sicily or something.
Yeah.
successfully.
And as you guys walk around, the outskirts of Red Larch, you do notice that Brendan and Illyria's caravan is no longer at the marketplace. They left early, bright and early that morning. So yeah, you have a comment from the innkeeper from the Silver Swords, Singing Swords, of issues towards the north. Unfortunately, she can't provide any other information. You have Larman telling you about some things that he saw just outside the Summer Hills off to the south. And then you also have the Summit Hill, which was suggested to you by Jalister Silvermane to continue on Unfortunately, that brings you a little bit south towards the bridge that goes over the Desserin River Basin, which then will take you guys up north to Summit Hill.
That's right.
Which one do you
Then
think
there
will get us
was-
most favor with the town?
I don't know. We could ask the
Because if we
innkeeper.
do get we might want some reputation to send people to.
That's probably a good point. Didn't the Lord's Alliance want us to look into things further than just bringing the caravan to Red Larch? Like some of the disappearances of the other caravans?
Yeah, specifically, it was that they hadn't heard from Summit Hill.
Okay, so that's the summit. Okay.
Basically, kind of a fortified monastery, more of a fort, just south of Belliard. That they hadn't heard from it for some time, and kind of like in WoW, the other ones are kind of like these side quests that not necessarily on the main thread, but just thrown in there. But it's up to
Should
you
we go
guys.
look for them then?
Then the barber and the shopkeeper were talking about the lights in the east. Is that I
Yep.
have Somber Hills? Is that just the mountains?
Yeah,
or whatever
Gale,
to the east of
Gale
us?
the barber, and Larman the shepherd were talking about some weird behavior in the southern Summer Hills that you don't see people at 3 o'clock in the morning like walking around with lanterns out in the middle of nowhere.
And then I gotta see your name again. And then Kulasa said something about the northern patrol.
Northern patrols.
So-
Yeah, I found the word patrols. That's what I was looking for last week.
Patrols.
Patrols. 2 weeks ago.
Dude, it's 10 o'clock. This daylight savings time has been really good for us.
Not bad, yeah.
I don't know. What do you two want to do? I think eventually we'll want to make our way over to that Summit Hill.
I think we stick to the main quest, then get some reputation rolling, and come back and do the little things. Then we will have more support. Maybe more things will open up.
Borak just looks at you, his mouth open a little bit of drool coming out the side, nodding like he totally understood all the words you just said.
You gotta dumb it down a little bit there.
I think
We should do
you're
the
on-
important things.
What would you classify as important?
The rich people.
Oh, rich people. Yes, the rich people.
Because then if we need something, we'll have a little extra pull, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Then we can make the Lord's Alliance do what we want.
Yeah.
It's a power play. You want to be their chief.
Sure.
I may have had too much ale and stout and things for breakfast. Maybe I'll let you guys do the talking today. Gotta remember, my wisdom's a +0.
Hey, mine's a +1.
It's conspiring against the Lord's Alliance. I like it. All right. As you guys are heading off to the east down the Cairn Road, it's much like you've seen before. It's a very, very simple road. It's not as nice as the one that you just came off of, the long road. This one is much more rudimentary. It's dusty. It's dirty. Every so often, there's little areas that you see that rise about 5 or 10 feet above the road, on one side, indicating that this path was like paved or like shaved away to allow for traffic to move much easier. This direction will take you towards the Bargerite Inn and to a tiny little town called Wormford. Basically, much like the two different cities that are just separated by one bridge, that's what these two little areas are like. It's much like a what's the word? Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Anyway, so as you guys start to head off to the east, eventually the trail starts to turn just ever so slightly to the south. You do see on your left-hand side, however, a pathway that is etched in to the like coming in towards the west. One second. Give me a survival check.
I can do it.
Yeah, anyone? I'm decent at it. +3.
Oh,
+3, but I only got 9.
give me a
Let's do it.
Borak. Give me a survival check. Winter, give me a survival check, and then Borak, roll me just a d20.
21 for the survival check, and 9.
9. All right. Yes. So as you guys are heading down this direction, the weather is cloudy. It is overcast. It's not the nicest of weather, but you don't see any raindrops falling yet. However, as you reach here, Borak, you do notice that little trail that goes off to the east, just as you guys are about ready to turn south, that little trail does look like it has lots of different hoof prints. And it does look like they're coming from both directions. Like several, like a herd of sheep or a herd of something have been coming along this direction that get herded this way.
And that's like, is that heading off into the Somber Hills?
That is the direction towards the Summer Hills. What you divine from that rule?
Well, if we ever want to come back through this way, and we want to look into those weird lights, this might be the direction we could start. Maybe.
And as you continue to head south, eventually, like this winding road breaks forth, and you come out towards the Desarin River Valley. Off in the distance, you see several, like a line of trees that begins to basically pave the way down this Cairn road until you reach the Bargerite Inn. River, go ahead and roll me a d20.
She's rolling home.
6.
6. All right. All right. So whatever it is that was just made overcast, all of a sudden it begins to pour outside as you guys head down this direction. Unfortunately, you guys don't have any way of cover, or you're not using any type of mode of transportation. Let's see if I can find this one in a second.
Can my mage hand cover us, or does Brain go through it?
It's ethereal.
So it just goes through it.
It just goes through it. All right, go ahead and roll me a D100.
If anybody gets cold, we've got that cloak of weathering.
Winter, that's you. Do your D100. Okay.
12.
All right, so Borak, you say something about your cloak of weathering.
Yeah.
Do you take it out? Have you looked at that one yet?
No, I don't think we've looked at it. I just kind of like shoved it in our party loot bag.
Okay.
I like my poultry one.
All right. Yeah, as you take it out, did I put that one out there yet?
I think you mentioned it. I was able to look it up and add it.
Where's party possessions? Oh, I can't see them.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Party inventory. There we are. All right. Yeah. So, as you don said cloak of weathering, I can't remember if it's attunement, is it?
I don't see. Let me see if I put it on. Doesn't look like I have to attune. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice that the environment gets a little bit better. You're not injured by the elements at this time.
I'll take it off and hand it over to Winter.
Okay. Yeah, as Borak takes it off and hands it over to you, Winter, you do notice that there's like a magical effect that is actually a part of it. And so the cold starts to get worse. It starts to lessen. Go ahead and... Actually, yeah, for fun, Sebastian, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. Borak, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
21.
21?
I got a nat 1 for an 8.
All right. Borak, you start to get a stuffy nose. You start to like feel a little bit warm in the cheeks and in the head as you guys continue on.
All that dirt I wiped off last night with that bath.
Do I notice he's not looking so hot?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
11.
11. You can kind of tell, yeah.
Let me know if you get feeling any worse there, Borak.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, you sound terrible.
It's just a stuffy nose. It'll go away. I'm sure it's. I washed off all that dirt, and it gives me a lot more resistance to the elements. I'm from the north. This isn't even cold.
Okay.
Off to the right-hand side during this time, River.
Who's River?
Sorry, not River. River's is the other chick from my other campaign. Sorry.
I thought
Winter.
we had one in our party because that's like the second time. I'm like, who is this?
Winter.
I know who you're talking about.
You start to hear off to your right-hand side of some rustling from inside of the trees. What do you do?
I'm going to investigate. Guys, I hear something over here. I'm gonna go look.
All right, so passive perceptions. 10, 16, and
What is it,
11.
Borak? Do you sense anything?
Huh?
Yeah, that's a no. What is it, Winter?
I don't know. I haven't looked yet.
All right. As you look off to the side, yeah, you're kind of like in this little this area that's sloping down off to the east, that goes down towards the Dissaran Basin. However, off to your side, off to your right, there are these lines of trees that are there that are put on purpose to kind of protect the road as people come down in this direction. However, go ahead and give me a perception check.
13.
13. All right. So as you look off in that direction, you don't see anything. You heard something, but you didn't necessarily see anything with that perception. What'd you like to do?
I don't see anything. Sebastian, you want to go look?
Yeah, Sebastian will. You said it's daytime still, right?
Yes, it is.
I'll take a peek over there, see what I can see.
All right.
I'll follow loosely behind, like 20 feet.
All right.
And I'll draw my shield out too.
All right. As you get a little bit closer to the forest line, you start to hear shaking and scratching of some sort. Go ahead and give me your perception roll as well.
25.
25. Just with your keen eye, whatever it is, you can tell that there is something either trying to stealth down to ensure that it's not seen, or whether it's going to pounce or not. And you could swear that you see some type of fur.
I'm going to cast message and look at the animal and see if it can respond to me or whatever it is. Hello, I am not here to hurt you.
All right. You wait for 5 seconds. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. There's no response.
Okay. Can I creep a little bit closer to see if I can see anything else on it?
So as you do get a little bit closer, you do notice, as you do get within about 20 feet, that there are a few wolves, gray lines down their back, a little bit of white off to their towards their paws, as they are crouched down and looking, and just ever so not gently,
Slightly?
but apprehensive. You're not quite sure what they want to do.
I'll cast message again, and I'll look at Winter and Borak, and I'm going to say, draw your weapons and be ready. It's wolves.
Hearing that, I'll tentatively put my arm or my hand on my hilt of my sword on my back,
Okay.
and walk up a little bit closer and see. Let's go like maybe 10 feet closer than that even, and see if I can see the wolves.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
13.
All right, you do see both of them. Now that he's pointed them out to you, they're a lot easier to see.
I kind of want to see what they're doing. Like, is there anything? Do they look like they're crouched, waiting to attack? Do they look hungry, or do they look scared?
Give me an animal handling check. That's either that or either that or
shoulder and give them guidance.
either that or survival. One of the two.
Oh, okay. I'll try with survival. It'll be a 16 with guidance. D4 still, right?
Yeah.
18 total.
From this vantage point, you can tell that they. It doesn't look like they are being. What's the word?
Aggressive.
Doesn't look like they're being aggressive. It looks more like that they are, trying to shade themselves or trying to stealth themselves from something.
I'll kind of quietly whisper back, we might want to cut wide and go closer to the other edge. I don't think they're a threat.
What is it they look like they're cowering from?
Ooh, yeah. Does it look like they're hiding from something other than us?
Sebastian, with your previous perception roll, you turn around and you look behind you. You're trying to think of like what are they trying to cower from? What are they afraid of? You don't see anything behind you. You don't see anything in front of you. You don't see anything behind them. They're just, kind of apprehensive.
Better not be a Tarask. What would you like to do?
Can I take a couple of moments? I want to just kneel down and watch them, and I want to do a ritual cast, if I can, of comprehend languages.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check as you begin to, right? Isn't it?
10 minute, yeah.
It's 10 minutes, but it's what do you call it? Right.
Semantic.
Verbal, semantic. You have to draw stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
It's gonna be a 16.
16. All right.
0.
In doing so, you start to write out the symbols. You start to make all the different characters that belong to this ritual, and they're just standing true to where they're at right now. Let's see here. All right. Luckily, after 10 minutes, they have not moved. Let me check. Let me make sure. Yep. They are still just staring at you, not doing anything.
I'm gonna try to speak wolf.
Okay. What do you say?
I'm gonna hail friend. It is I, Sebastian. Let's see if they do anything with that first.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, 6.
6. We don't know what Sebastian is.
Sebastian is me. I'm not going to hurt you, but we are concerned for your safety. What is it that you are afraid of?
Hiding.
From?
To the east. Big creatures.
What creature would you be hiding from?
The big creature.
Many of them, or just big?
Many and big.
Hmm. Like a village?
No. Not. He kind of doesn't understand what village means.
Like home of creatures?
Yes. The big rocks on top of each other. Lots of men with the things that hurt.
Like shoot things?
Yes. Things that they can throw.
What kind of
not
translate this to?
not them. Something attacked them. Big. Tall.
Why don't you join us and we are leaving and we can protect you?
Give me a persuasion roll.
14.
14. We're heading west. We're going away from all this.
We're going east.
Continue east, then. Have to protect Pack. And then all of a sudden you see 4 of them all together. There's also 2 in the back. They just hop up and then start to scatter off to the southwest.
Good luck, friends.
This direction. And you hear, woof, something like that.
I'll share that with Borak and Winter. There's a lot of people things that were attacked by something big that they're afraid of to the east, where we're heading. And they are going the hell out of Dodge.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get it.
Let's take a look.
All right. As you guys continue to head down to the southeast, making your way down to the Barge Bright Inn. Weather is still bad. This weather is still rainy. Go ahead and give me a D20 roll, Borak.
16.
But it does start to clear up after a few moments. However, Borak, you are technically poisoned in some way from being ill, being sick.
Okay. Poisoned description or condition, I mean?
Yeah, let's do condition, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Be right back.
Go ahead. All right. You guys continue to head southeast down the Desaran River Basin.
Okay.
All right. Let me get here really fast. Exploring the valley. All right. All right. As you guys continue to head down southeast, the terrain stays about the same, but there is this like gradual descent as you guys head off towards the east. You do realize that it's going to get dark pretty soon. You still haven't reached the Barge Right Inn. You guys can either continue to trudge through it and risk being exhausted when you get to that inn, or you can take camp just outside of the city, which is probably, like another 4 miles away. It's basically like, if you get to 9 o'clock and then you're 150 miles away from somewhere. you guys are like, 3 or 4 miles away from somewhere, but that still means that you still have to, go like 2 or 3 more hours. So.
Right. What do you two think?
I don't like the fact that there's something big out there, and if at nighttime we can't see it in this weather, it could be disastrous. I'd almost rather risk the exhaustion, I think.
But what if it's out here by us?
I think we would have found it by now.
Fair
I think
point.
that tiny hut spell is on my other character, right? Or is it this one?
Doesn't Holly have it?
No, I
I thought
don't.
it was me, but
Tiny Hut is like a level 5 spell, maybe 4 spell
for a
Oh,
wizard?
for a wizard.
I only have 1 point wizard. That's what it is.
yeah. I keep forgetting we don't have.
I keep forgetting.
I wonder if. No, Ash wouldn't have had it by now, right?
She could have.
I'm pretty sure it was my character that had it because we used it.
Oh, did you adjust your spells? Did you commune? It's not cleric, is it?
No, I don't have it on this character. I think it was my other paladin. He had more levels in wizard than this one.
Oh.
Yeah, do we have anything to really make a camp, or are we sleeping outside? Might not bode well. I'd almost rather travel if we can sleep in undercover.
Yeah, I think we take the risk. And travel.
All right, you guys continue to head down to the southeast. Winter. My goodness. Winter, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Oh,
That's unfortunate. It's a 1.
All right. Natural 1. Okay. As you guys continue to trudge through, unfortunately, it all of a sudden becomes really cold outside, and you get hit with a deluge of very, very cold water. Luckily for River, she's wearing. Sorry, for Winter. My gosh, it must be 11 o'clock.
Pretty cool.
For Winter, I need so you're going to be okay because you actually have resistance to cold right now. But for Borak and for Sebastian, yeah, I'll need Constitution saving throws.
does cold affect me?
Technically speaking, no, but your DC is way lower than Borak's.
I got a 27 with a nat 20.
17.
All right, so luckily for both of you, you trudge through it without getting further exhaustion or anything. You guys are able to make it. Soon, within just a few hours, you do come upon a hillside. So what was once a hilltop wayside inn. A ramshackled and often rebuilt wooden tower of buildings. It's what's the word? It's kind of derelict, but it is functional. It is a large inn, but it looks like it's been reconstructed several different times with thick walls. And different aesthetics as you guys come upon the old barge right inn. With all of the rain that's coming down, as you guys walk in to this very rustic location, there are several individuals that are inside already. Da-da-da-da-da.
Borak, are you looking all right?
Yeah, the northern blooded me is it's short weather.
I'm gonna grab his shoulder and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. Or not Cure Wounds, what is it? That's a Restoration.
All right.
Does that help poisoned?
Yes, it does.
Awesome.
So yeah, within a few moments, Borak, you feel much better as you walk inside of this fortified 3-story timber stone structure, scattered with different tapestries and effigies and of battle scenes. There is smell of roasted boar. There's smell of ale inside of the air. There exposed beams and different planks that you guys all notice are kind of reused boats and like river rafts and boats and stuff like that, because like they're really short. They're not long ones that you would see inside like an ocean type of vessel. They're a lot more short and there's like bow to them, right? However, the all of the beams and stuff like that is nicely polished. There's a long oak bar with several individuals sitting, drinking, having a good time. As you guys walk inside, there's this warm orange light that cascades across all these different faces that are very rustic looking, kind of really unattractive individuals. There is the sound of music, or the din of music. As you guys walk inside, you see a person with a patch on one of their eyes, a dwarf, a few half elves, a gnome, a dwarf, a few other people as you guys walk inside. It is quite the scene. You see what's the word? You see a tall, dark, with shaved sides, dark hair with that's shaved on the sides of his head, running back and forth along this bar, asking different individuals for their orders.
As we enter in, I'm just gonna head over to the fire and try and warm up a bit.
You go up and start warming yourself on the fire. As this, music of a couple of musicians in the background. The inn owner is Halvar Dree. Within probably like 25 minutes of you guys getting in, he finally comes up to you and asks you guys if you want anything. We're looking for, if you guys are looking for some small rooms, we can be able to provide something for you. The beds are pretty much clean, but, with the weather that just came through, I'm not sure if you're going to find the entire bed dry. But it's a place to stay. It's it will only cost you about 4 silver pieces for a room.
Can't beat that. You've got the location for sure.
Yeah.
Could we also get some things to warm our bellies?
Yeah, so the kitchen is up and running. It's going to take a little bit of time, but this this burly dwarf is in the back cooking different meats. You smell a little bit of burn that's coming out of the kitchen, but it's not too bad. And within about 35 minutes, you guys have something in front of you.
Beats rations.
All right.
So, do we want to ask these guys about that big beast? Maybe in the morning. Hopefully the weather clears up.
Sure.
It's not letting me play any of my sounds. Oh well.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh well. All right. So as you guys walk into the barge right, the barge right inn, and get yourselves accustomed to the surroundings. Basically, we'll end there for the day. Since my thing isn't working here, so and we'll start up again. Next week. Hopefully, we can get to the Summit Hall and take a look at what's going on.
I need to adjust my notes. I've been saying Summit Hill this whole time.
Yeah, it's Summer Hills and Summit Hall. So that's probably my fault.
No worries.